Hey, what's up, good people? How you doing? You know why I don't pay a lot of money for glasses? That's why. So cheap glasses. Hey, what's up, good people? Hey, my name is Larry Jones. It is a sunset, and it's a beautiful sun. If you're new to the page, go ahead and hit the like, subscribe, and the notification bell. I'm trying to get a little shade going here. I might have to step out. Nah, that's not working. Nah, that's too dark. All right, I might just step out, good people, and just walk about, okay? Let's just do that, because this looks really weird, right? So what I want to talk about is a few things, right? I want to talk about a few things. It's cold here in the Midwest, and you guys that are in places like California and all of those places, you don't appreciate the summer like we do, all right? All right, so I'm just kidding around. Listen, let's talk about some things that's I want to talk about today. Those of you that know or have heard by now that Charlie Munger has passed. Charlie Munger has passed, and he worked very closely with the Oracle, right? He worked very closely with the Oracle, right? Who is the Oracle? One of the wisest investors in the history of investing, all right? Let me try to sit in the back seat, okay? Let's see if that's any better. Nope, no better. All right, I'm not gonna edit this out. There we go, that looks good. All right, so Charlie Munger, okay? He died just a month shy of his 100th birthday, okay? And he worked with Warren Buffett. What I want to tell you is he joined Warren Buffett's company in 1978, right? 1978. So he was 99 years old, and he would have been 100 in about a month. So now, what's the significance in that, Larry? Here's the significance in that. I always say, if you truly want generational wealth, then you need to find or be in search of a stock or a company that you see future growth in, and you must be willing to hold that company for at least a lifetime, right? Meaning that you could be wealthy and you can also leave an inheritance, right? With that stock. I think I can close the door now, all right? This is ghetto recording. All right, that's better. All right, there we go. And so Charlie Munger lived a good life, and we pray for his family and everything, but he lived, good people, a good long life. Like, he would have been 100 in a month. And a lot of people have learned a lot from him. He's left a great legacy, and we're thankful for people like Charlie Munger. But let's talk about his company, Berkshire Hathaway. Okay, so Berkshire Hathaway, from the time that he joined the company in 1978 until 2023, grew by 386,182%. Let me repeat that. 182%. Just think about that. Just think about, had you just put $1,000 in there, somebody take your calculator and do the math. Had you put $1,000 into Berkshire Hathaway in 1978, and it went up 396,182%, how much money would you have right now? Somebody please do the math on that, because that's the power of finding a good company, being steadfast, and being patient, like Warren Buffett has taught us. The stock market is a tool that is used to transfer wealth from the impatient to the patient, right? There are still companies like that out here that are in their infancy stages, and there's still companies like that out here that are proven companies that are still gonna grow. And I keep telling you guys that I still believe in the Magnificent Seven, especially companies like Apple that's going to continue to grow with the boom of AI. especially companies like Microsoft and Nvidia. Those companies are going to be massive 10 years from now. Yeah, they'll do reverse splits to make the shares affordable, but those are going to be massive companies. Okay. What else is happening? The CEO of GM came out and said that the stock is grossly undervalued. She said that the company stock is grossly overvalued, right? And what did they do? Stock buyback. They did a stock buyback, right? And it was up. GM was up as much as 10% today, okay? Last I looked at it, it was 31.63. It may have changed from there, but it's something to look at with a PE of 4.45 at the time of recording this. It's something to look into. Now, traditionally, the legacy automakers here in the U.S., they haven't performed that well. They were behind the ball in technology. Actually, they had the technology. They just didn't want to pull it out. And now they're paying for it. You know, Tesla jumped ahead of them and did what was right. Okay, I'm not going to get into that. But now they're on the chase with technology that they had first. All right, I'm not gonna beat that drum anymore. Okay, so they had their buyback and they're hiking their dividends. And so do I agree with her? I would say yes. GM is a great company. You guys know I have GM and Ford. I would say GM is a good company. GM as old as your great granddaddy and your great grandma and them, but it's still a good company. It's not going anywhere. GM's not going away. Ford is not going away. They're going to adapt and they're going to change. These are some of the things that I want you guys to know. Also, too, GDP came out, gross domestic product came out, and it showed stronger numbers than expected, right? So that was this morning. GDP is growing and the stock market is still doing well. Though it ended up mostly flat, the stock market is actually doing well. And all things considered, there should have been a pullback today. There should have been a cool off or a pullback today, but it hasn't. The market is showing itself to be resilient, right? So I just wanted to hit you guys, come on really quick, hit you guys with that. I just want to end by saying this because this is very powerful, all right? Before I do that, hey, guys, listen. I've extended, and then extended some more. We have had more signups for the class in the last week than we've had for the last 3 months. You guys are in there. And thank you for leaving all of the positive comments out here for everybody to see, right? But guess what? It's going to end at the end of the month. I know I keep saying it's over. It's going to end at the end of the month. I just extended it. All you got to do is look at the links. It says it right there. Extend it to the end of the month because I want you guys to get it, right? And then next year is going up. Not just the original price that has been this year, but it's going up to the price that it's supposed to be because I'm going to be adding an entire chapter on cryptocurrency, okay? And for those of you that have the crypto miners, man, they were killing it earlier today, especially Clean Spark. So let me know how you guys are doing, all right? But what I wanted to say is this. Think of a company, and what I want to do, leave me a comment if you think this is a good idea. I want to start what I'm going to call National Custodial Day, where we open up custodial accounts for our children and our grandchildren. And I want to make it somewhere mid-January, and there's a reason why. Because a lot of people, January 1st, I'll work it out. They say, hey, I'm going to do this, and they don't do it. And really, within the first weekend, most of the things we say we're going to do on the first week, we're not doing it already, right? Oh, I'm going to read the Bible. You ain't doing it. Oh, I'm going to lose weight. We ain't doing it by day 8, right? Right. I'm going to, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to get up earlier. I'm going to, we not doing it. We not doing it. All right. So we lie to ourselves every year. Most people don't follow through, including myself, especially with the gym thing. Okay. But what I want to say is if you guys leave me a comment on what should be the investment amount, right? So let's call it national. Let's work together on this. National Custodial Day, meaning that you start a custodial account for your children, your grandchildren, even your nieces and nephews. You literally can start a custodial account for your niece and nephew, long as you have their permission and their birth certificate, right? And social security number. Just remember that money belongs to them, right? It belongs to them, and you will be blessed by doing this. I'm talking to everybody that's listening to me. Okay. So, hey, should we make it $100, to start with? Should we make it $500? I want to make it something that most people could do. Should we make it like $100 just to start and make it a company that's going to grow, right? And then throughout the year, let's make a pledge to add to that. Even if you only do it for a year. Let's say we started out with $100 and we put $50 a month in there for a year. And then, you know what? Even if it falls off, at least you got something if you put it in a good company that's going to grow, that your child or your grandchild will have, right? And then when they turn teenager, you could let them know about it before then. And then you could teach them how to continue to add to it. But you and I should be adding to it also, too. Because that good book says a wise man or woman leaves an inheritance for his children's children. Okay. So let me know what y'all think about that, and what should be the day and what should be the amount. All right. Love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Make sure you check out that class. This is the last go around for those of you that don't have it. Stock Up You. The code is still the same. Stock Up BF. All caps. Stock Up BF. BF is for Black Friday. Okay. Make sure you do that. And also to 5.1 with Moo. Okay. Those two links will be the top links. Okay. And then you can check out all the links below. We love you guys. We'll see you later. Live, love, laugh, and learn.